In this video, I'm going to conclude my discussion of Euclid's definitions. Alright? Euclid gives definitions of certain figures. The first one is a square, and he says that a square contains 4 right angles and all of its sides are equal in length. Okay? Then he says that an oblong figure has 4 right angles, but none of the sides are equal in length. Then he says that a rhombus has no right angles, but all of its sides are equal in length. And then he says that a rhomboid has opposite angles that are right angles and opposite sides that are equal in length, but no two sides have a right angle and they don't have lines that are equal in length. Okay? And he says that if you have a figure in which there are no right angles and none of the sides are equal in length, then you have a trapezia. Okay? And that's what he says. When it comes to the rhomboid, if you have a better definition, leave a comment down here. Let us know. Show a video comment. I'm welcome to that. Alright? I'd like for people to see a rhomboid. So if you want to show it to us, that's great. I'm ready to see it. Alright? So we'll leave the rhomboid part as an open part of this video. Alright? Then Euclid starts with the definition of parallel lines. What he means that you have 2 lines, and I know these are kind of finite lines, but when he was talking about parallel lines, he was actually talking about 2 lines that extend indefinitely in 2 directions. Okay? So if you had this line here, and it just kept going that way, and it kept going this way, and it never stopped, and you had this line here that did the exact same thing, going this way, and never stopping, as long as those 2 lines never meet, they're parallel lines. Okay? And then Euclid decided to postulate a few things. He said you could draw a straight line between 2 points. Okay? And he said you could actually make a finite line from an indefinite line. Alright, remember I was showing you those parallel lines and I said those parallel lines extend indefinitely? Okay, well you can cut that, you can cut a portion of that off and you can have a finite line. Alright? You can describe or inscribe or whatever you want to do. You could actually draw a circle with any distance and with any center. And he also said that all right angles are equal to one another. Okay, now I know modern day we've always said that 90 degrees is 90 degrees, but back then he didn't use measurements like that. He didn't allow protractors. So he just said all right angles are equal to one another. Made it very simple. Okay, and then he went on with another definition that was rather lengthy and boring, and I'm not going to discuss it with you on this video, but if somebody wants to discuss it, that's fine. You can leave me a note here in the comments, etc., etc. But that pretty much concludes my discussion of Euclid's definitions. I will talk about more math terms and computer terms in a future video, so stay tuned.